Spoilers! I will spoil something at the drop of a hat. No, I try not to. Wait, did that movie came out last year? What's the statute of limitations on spoilers? I guess it depends for everyone. It was bad, guys. That's the thing. I feel like I don't want to spoil something just because I thought it was bad personally. So yeah, if you were looking forward to the Matrix movie, what's the new one? Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. They didn't want to spoil it, but I did end up spoiling some things. I try not to spoil something just because it's shitty in my own personal opinion, just because, not everyone thinks it's shitty. Someone might be looking forward to it. But it is an older movie at this point, so. Was it like 2 years ago? I think that's fair game. Yeah, I kind of go back and forth on spoilers. Like sometimes I care, sometimes I don't care. I will deliberately read spoilers for a movie that I might not be interested in. Something like the Flash movie or like most Halo games. I'll just read the spoilers because I'm like, it's unlikely that I'll play this game anytime soon. But maybe, just maybe, if I read this movie, if I read the spoiler, it might kind of perk my interest, and I'll be like, oh, so that's kind of neat. That might be something I actually might. Now I'm actually more likely to watch it because that part sounds cool. But more often than not, again, in the case of something like The Flash, I'll read a spoiler. Or Dark Phoenix. That movie is, oh my god, that movie is tanking in the box office. But I'm like, yeah, let me just read this, cause who fucking cares? And it sounds bad. And if I read the spoiler and it also sounds bad, then I can kind of laugh at it and save myself some money and time. Arch, fair enough. Life's too short, so we need spoilers sometimes. Exactly, yeah. So, one time, I was sitting down in the theater. I think I was with Bacon, as a matter of fact. Bacon and my brother. And we're sitting down for Endgame, or the movie prior to Endgame, whatever that was called. Sitting down in the theater, these two little kids sit beside me, and the movie hasn't started yet. It's like the previews are playing, and one kid whispers loudly to the other kid, "I heard Loki dies right at the start." And I suddenly felt so hot, like my body was emanating like this aura of heat. I was so fucking pissed. I was like, what the fuck? I was so enraged. But there's nothing I can do about it, right? The movie's about to start. I'm gonna find out what exactly is going to happen in a matter of minutes. And I'm not about to bludgeon a small child, right? So I just had to sit there and wallow in my fucking misery. Like, I just had to take that. And that's why if it was an anime, I was emanating like a purple aura. What the fuck was that? You know? But here's the thing. If we can take a lesson from that, guys. Here's the thing. It happens, just as this fucking kid said, right? And it's still a big moment for me. Like, it's still a moment, and it still hits. Do you know what I'm saying? It's still a big moment. It's still dramatic, and it was fine. And my feeling on spoilers is like, your enjoyment of a movie is simply more than knowing about a checklist of things that happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, uh, A, B, C, all the way to Z to the end of the movie. All these things sort of happen. Your enjoyment of a movie is more than that. Your enjoyment of a movie has to do with the performance of the actors, the editing, the direction, the music, the setting up of scenes. All of these things is the entirety of the movie going experience. And the same can be said about video games as well. It's more than simply knowing why and how things happen, but it's the manner in which you go about doing these things and seeing these things and playing these games, the act of actually playing a game. So in that sense, I didn't mind all that much in that regard, because it's more than that. Bacon should have whispered loudly, "Thanks for the spoiler. Thanks for the spoiler, kid. Fuck you."